What's up, Lunatics? Lune here with Lunatic Reactions, and it is once again Patreon Request Thursday, and we have another request from Edgar. If anyone else wants to make a request, the ability is there for you. You can either sign up for the Patreon, or you can purchase an individual request if you don't want to have a monthly subscription. Otherwise, it's just going to be Edgar, and if you want to make a request, don't forget that you have the ability to do that as well. Edgar has requested Rot from Freeze the Fall, and it's funny because I was going to do this song anyway. It's just now coming a day early. I had planned to release it on Friday, but now it is coming out on Patreon Request Thursday. Now I need to come up with a different one to do on Friday, but that's a problem for future Lune. So I'm really excited to check out more by Freeze the Fall. VHS blew me away, especially the bass playing, which was just filthy. And it blows my mind that these are teenagers. They're all teenagers. The quality of the music that teenagers can produce these days. I think about the bands that I grew up listening to, listening to the songs that they produced when they were teenagers. And, obviously they didn't have access to the same type of equipment that teenagers today do. I mean, you can literally make a studio quality album in your bedroom these days. They didn't have that back then. It is really interesting seeing the quality. They're incredibly talented musicians, so I am looking forward to checking out more. We do have a official music video for Rot. I'm assuming it'll probably be in the same vein of a horror theme. That seems to be their thing. I've been told they're big horror enthusiasts, which definitely came through in the video for VHS. Without any further ado, let's just get into it.
Disco
That was Rot from Freeze the Fall, and I was wrong about the music video being a horror movie vibe. This one was definitely a political statement, which, from what I could gather from the lyrics, makes sense. Lots of imagery of, especially towards the beginning of the song when they're just kind of blank faced, and obviously there's the way that they're dressed, and some of the imagery is kind of meant to evoke Nazis. That's on purpose because it's the idea of just like blindly following, which is what they did. Definitely, there was a powerful message behind that video, and I'm sure once I take a look at the lyrics that there's a powerful message behind the lyrics too. But let's talk about the music. Her vocals are great. I forget the singer's name. I know the bass player's name is Aria because of course I know them. Well, I also did a Patreon exclusive reaction to Aria's bass playthrough of VHS, so if you want to go see that, that's on Patreon. But the singer's voice is spectacular and came through very nice on this song. And there were definitely some moments where that bass was just filthy. But I did feel like the bass wasn't as present as it was in VHS, which kind of disappointed me a little bit. But when it was there, it was great. But I would have liked just a little bit more of it. But I do want to go back to that part where it got really filthy because I want to listen to that again. So I'm going to cue that up right now. Okay, this is where I wanted to cue it up to. So filthy. So filthy with that bass. That whole part was filthy, the drums and the guitar, but the bass just filthy. Alright, I'm gonna take a look at the lyrics now, and so I do know that this was a concept EP, so the lyrics might not make a whole lot of sense to me, but I'm just gonna go based off of what was in the video and what I could, kind of remember from listening to it. I think there was some connection there, so I'm gonna see if that's the case. But I do know, like I said, that this is a concept EP, and eventually I do plan to react to all the songs on it, so then I can maybe take a look at all the lyrics as a whole. But let me take a look at the lyrics now, and I'll be back with my thoughts. As I was saying, I am gonna need to probably take a look at these in the context of the entire EP, because it's not the most straightforward, but I do get the sense that it does have that kind of connection to the video and this idea of sort of blindly following along and connections to perhaps that idea in society, both with following along with, perhaps a unjust government military operation, or following along with social trends, following along with whatever, there's lots of different ways you could take it. But what stood out to me was the chorus, which says, desperately digging for an unknown. It's constant. That's in the background. Jester's lies just leave me wanting more. So rot. Why would we question this? And that's the line that makes me kind of think of the connection to the video. Why would we question this? It's entertainment fit for kings. And so, like, that makes me think of the fact that, like, they're showing these soldiers, and then they have the people in the room watching the band, who seem to be like the commanders. And so, like, yeah, it's entertainment fit for the kings. They are watching while people are dying. So yeah, I definitely am picking up on those vibes, but I'm sure there's stuff that I'm missing just from, not having the full context of the concept behind all this. So if you want to fill me in, feel free. But again, I'm going to take a look at all the lyrics as a whole once I get through this entire EP. Thank you again to Edgar for the recommendation and the request. I really enjoyed the song. As for my overall rating, it is a really great song. I really enjoyed it, but it didn't hit me quite as hard as VHS. And when I'm giving a rating to a song, I think about other songs from the same artist that I've listened to, if I have. And if a song doesn't hit me as hard as another one, and I've given that song a 10, it doesn't feel right to give, as good as the song is, if it's not hitting me as hard, it's not really a 10 out of 10. I don't want to lie to anyone just for the sake of making viewers happy, but I did really enjoy the song, and I am going to give it a 9 out of 10. It was a really, really good song. And who knows, maybe it'll grow on me more, but what I think kept it from me for being a 10 out of 10 was that the bass just wasn't as present as I would have liked it to be. It was really good when it was there, but there were parts where it was kind of a little bit muffled or behind the guitar, and I really just want it, I'm a bass head. If you've enjoyed this reaction, be sure to hit that like button. If you want to have the ability to make your own requests, you can join the Patreon or pay for an individual request. If you want to see more of me, hit that subscribe button. Be sure to check out my other reaction to Freeze the Fall, the reaction to VHS. Until next time, I'm Lune. This is Lune-atic Reactions. Take care.